What's going on? Welcome to the channel. This is just a very quick video. Actually, it won't be a little. I'll play like 3 or 4 holes, but I need to make a change. So if you have been following my channel, and please don't forget to like and subscribe throughout. I had hit a little rough patch there. I was still playing pretty well in the kinetic division, but I hit a little bit of a rough patch and I wanted to continue to elevate my ability in this game and get back on track where I wanted to be. So I've pretty much diagnosed myself. I found out that with the thumb, I had my thumb in a little bit of a mispositioning. If you want to see that video, definitely check out my channel. And I posted about a week and a half ago. I'll link it up here in the tab. But I needed to do the final step because I still kept on hitting this wall and averaging somewhere between -8 and -10 per round on the TGC. And I'm like, why do I keep hitting this wall? So the forgiving clubs that I always recommend for anyone who struggles with tempo is they make it so much easier when you do have those tempo issues, but they also keep the ball straight and narrow. That's not ever really a problem for me. I have a pretty good handle on the tempo. I can stray a little bit on my meters of up and down, but I also want to have the ability to do some shot shaping. That I need the ability in high winds because the kinetic is always playing in a very high wind situation. That I need to be able to flight shots. I need to be able to hit better pitch shots when I'm going into the greens. So nothing at the top of the bag is changing. The driver's staying the same. The 3-wood's staying the same. I just switched out the just to give it a new look. It's the exact same club. The TS3, I have changed a little bit of it. Instead of using the 4 hybrid at 209, I am now using the 218, and I'll explain that now. And it's because the big change that's coming is I put the P790s in the bag. Two big reasons why I'm putting the P790s in the bag and why it's really been helping me the more that I play. Number one is distance. We play on a pro setting, so on the pro setting, it is not very hard for me to hit my tempo on a regular basis. So I don't need the forgiveness as much as I used to need the forgiveness because I used to be playing on the master difficulty on the TGC. So you really had to have forgiving clubs then. Now playing on pro, tempo is pretty easy and I got a pretty good handle on my club tempo. So what I need to do is distance. Now, getting more distance with my irons gives me the ability to hit more 9-iron shots into greens, more 8-iron shots into greens, more pitching wedges into greens. What that does is it stops the ball a lot better. It also allows me to um, use it allows me to use it in more of a partials situation. So if I want to hit partials, I can hit partials. And the way that I do that now is I have a massive swing plane. So if you do any sort of shot shaping, and I know there is a category there that says shot shaping, which is very important to a lot of this game, but where shot shaping really hurts you is when you move a stick left or right to make the ball go higher, lower, spin less, spin more. You'll notice that it narrows your white bar section. And the smaller your white bar section, the more likely you are to hit fast or slow shots. So I'm going with clubs that have a massive swing plane. So that way, when I do have to spin something backwards, flight it, hit a partial shot, I am keeping the swing plane still pretty big. That also will help my thing that I'm trying to overcome right now, which is making sure that my meters are straight, which they are much straighter than they used to be. But I'm switching with the P790s, and you can see how massive of a swing plane that is and how great of a distance that is. So now my 4-iron's carrying 199 yards, which it used to only carry 184 yards when I was using the T300s. That's a massive jump that's been beneficial on the front. Now, when you do increase, you have to get a proper gapping with your wedges as well. So I'm using the staff model. You can see I have extreme shot shaping with these, which is super important for me to spin these wedges because those are your scoring clubs. They're pretty long as well. You can see compared to most other clubs, the distance is pretty high. So it balances and gaps my club properly. Geez, English tonight. I can't even speak. Properly in that 10 to 12 yard range. And then lastly, the swing plane is pretty high still right there, so I can manage. So that's pretty much the change. Nothing else in the bag is changing. It's just essentially I'm going a little bit longer. I'm prioritizing swing planes so that way I get more perfect swings and I can use more shot shaping. So let's take it over to hole 2. We got a par 5 in here, so I'll hit a couple shots where we'd be laying up. Nice little perfect meter there. See, so right here now, I got 200 yards in. I'm hitting a 4-iron. And you see the meter here? It's pretty big. I touch it down. The meter's still pretty big there. I could even do double, and I'm pretty much benefiting from that. So this 4-iron, which I used to have to hit a hybrid, which you can't really stop, I'm now hitting a 4-iron into these greens. And even when I hit a little fast, it's because I missed that meter right there. That's not because of the club. Now I'm getting there in 2 with a 4-iron. And still with my wedges, I'm still, things are coming out pretty straight. And things are still rolling. Oh, it didn't break at the end there. So I hit a couple of those a little bit fast, but that's still dead on line. Easy little birdie, hitting 4-irons into greens instead of longer clubs. So I'll hit a little 6-iron here. We're going downwind. Touch it down a little bit so I can shot shape it. Always touch a smidge to the right with the left stick. Hitting a little bit fast. But it's the perfect yardage. Now I just continue to work on my tempo. And we're chipping in. Like I said, so those were a little bit fast. I'm showing you the worst aspects of it. A little bit fast, a little bit slow. They're staying on line. They're rolling. They're going the distance. I have good distance control. Things are working out a lot better. I've come off a couple rounds of 15 under, 14 under. I'm back in the groove of what I need to be in. And then I'll hit a wedge shot here. So red fast. As soon as I start broadcasting, all my tempo just changes. All right. We'll hit a full wedge shot in here. So we got 107 to the flag with probably about 8, so 115. I can flight this down a little bit. Touch it a little bit right there. Little perfect, 95%. Gave me the shot shaping ability. And I'm just hitting closer to greens. Closer to flags. Closer to a little bit of everything. And then hopefully I'm just rolling in putts. So that's the change I'm making. Nothing to the channel. It's purely about the clubs. And I know the clubs can drive a lot of people. Certain people need certain things. I'm not saying this will work for you, but this has worked for me. And that's because I need the shot shaping ability. So I'm not prioritizing the shot shaping category, but I am prioritizing the swing bar plane. So that way, when I lower it, it's still pretty big. I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys are tracking. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll catch you guys later.